Here we go.
So the Sparks will get the first possession. And here's Plum. Jacks up a three. The offensive rebound. Count it.
Never a player short on effort. Dearica Hamby, a winning player. Second chance points can be the difference most nights.
Now here's Clark.
As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. I mean, across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
Hamby sets a screen. Over Boston. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Outside Howard. Pass to Clark. Boston sets a screen. Back to Howard. DeWanna Bonner on the wing. Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell. Jackson pulls it in.
Great look. Disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
Outside Sims. Kicks it out to Hamby. Outside Plum. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Fever.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Plum. Stevens, guarded by Howard. Pass to Jackson. Outside Plum. Hits it from three-point range.
You can see right there. Plum stays shot ready.
Mitchell with it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Clark. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Now here is Sims. She's covered by Clark. To the paint.
It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston.
Pass to Clark. Screen by Howard. To the inside.
The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
Using her touch and tenacity around the rim, Howard's able to beat a number of defenders inside.
And in 2023, the Sparks went 17-23 and missed the playoffs by just one win.
They were firmly in before they lost 5 of their last 7 games. So I think a stronger finish to the year is a point of emphasis for this staff.
The Fever trailing. Now Mitchell. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Bonner. Now Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. And there the Fever with another bucket.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Here's Plum. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line.
It's on Aaliyah Boston.
And this is her first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so she hits them both. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Howard. Mitchell outside. Over to the wing. Tries it from 19. The Sparks grab the miss. Outside Plum. Amby outside. Pass to Jackson. From outside the arc. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. Indiana with the ball. Trailing by 2. Mitchell outside. Howard. Mitchell outside. Clark right side. Over Sims. Shot's good by Clark. Here's Sims. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jackson outside. Stevens. To the middle. Jackson outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
It's pretty impressive watching Kelsey Plum run the offense like this. She has a gift for spotting open teammates.
Pass to Howard. Back to Mitchell. Clark. Stevens grabs the board. The Sparks with the lead. Jackson outside. Down low. Pass to Plum. Sims up top. To the middle. Here's Hamby. And she uses the glass on the layup.
And that's De'Erica Hamby's favorite place to operate. Just terrific inside.
Now here's Mitchell. She's covered closely. Clark outside. They grab their own miss. And basket is good. Got it to go through the contact. So a free throw coming up. Opportunity for a three-point play.
Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule. So much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, and it's been great in the NBA. And what I love about it, we get a final way before the final. So you get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Now here's Hamby. 6 points for her. Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebounding, effort.
Clark with it, guarded by McDonald. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Over Clarendon. Indiana again missing.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
And here's McDonald. Back to Hamby. The shot comes out. Good D by Natasha Howard. Now here's Hull. Guarded closely. Mitchell outside. Left side Howard. It's stolen by Hamby. Pass to Clarendon. Here's Burrell. That's good, and it's Lasia Clarendon with the assist.
The defense was scrambling to get back, and when they didn't close out on her, she simply said, "I'll take that." Splash.
Now here's Mitchell.
Hull with the ball. Boston, Brink covering.
Up top, Clark. Three-pointer. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
Now here's Mitchell. Out to the left wing. Clark can't hit. Now the Sparks with it. They lead by 4.
Up top, McDonald.
She's covered by Clark.
McDonald, no good.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mitchell.
Here's Hull.
To the right side.
Boston, guarded by McDonald. And it's Boston missing.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
There's the triple. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Sparks ahead, up 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
The Fever trailing. Here's Colson. Pass to Dantas. Nailed from three-point land.
Love the quick thinking from Dantas. Gets a clean look and lets it fly.
And here's Burrell. Russell.
Outside McDonald.
Now Plum. Three-pointer.
That's good, and it's Ari McDonald with the assist.
Well, if you hit a 3 on Plum's team, you just know Kelsey wants to respond in kind.
Pass to Hull, and here's Boston. Guarded by Russell. Lexi Hull on the wing. Boston, guarded by Russell.
Just 5 on the clock.
And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
And we played through the first minute here in the second.
Pass to Burrell.
Plum. And she drops in the layup off glass.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
Now Colson. She's guarded by Plum. Dewana Bonner for 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
Great communication between teammates there.
The Sparks leading.
Pass to Burrell. Outside Brink. McDonald.
And here's Plum.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Colson. She's guarded by Plum. 6 to shoot. Here's Bonner. Rebound by the Sparks.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Plum. Russell. Screen by Plum. Shoots from 14. Hole with the rebound. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Boston sets a screen. Bonner. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
With a balanced offensive attack, Bonner embraces mid-range opportunities because she'll take what the defense gives her.
And the Sparks call time here.
The Sparks making a switch here. And here is Sims. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Brink a screen.
Sims with it. And it's Dantas picking her up. Tries again. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Quite simply, Sims has every offensive move in the book. A little pump fake leads to a trip to the line.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. And she knocks down the first one.
Well, the W is always looking at new rules and ways to make the game better. They added a reset timeout this year.
Yeah, I love it. You can use it to advance the ball. However, you can't go to the sideline to huddle.
Yeah, so it's a super short break. It keeps the game moving, and it challenges coaches in how they communicate to players.
That one misses. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Plum. And there the Fever with another bucket.
Nice job by Mitchell. She's a primary scoring option in terms of talent, instincts, and productivity.
Here's Plum. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
What a bad time for these defenders to just be standing around watching. I mean, not while the ball's in her hands.
Now here's Dantas.
Mitchell outside. Joanna Bonner for 3. Her second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Plum with it. 15 points in the game. To the paint.
Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
The Fever trailing. To the inside. Kelsey Plum with a steal. Left side Sims. Back to Plum. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Launches a 3.
And a great assist that time by Cameron Brink.
just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Pass to Cunningham.
From the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Well, Cunningham is a taller guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
Now here is Sims. Bonner defending. Back to Plum. The three-pointer, no good. So it's Indiana now, trailing by 2. Dantas outside. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Strong take by the Brazilian, Damiris Dantas, earning a trip to the line.
And it's her first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
At the free throw line, Dantas is one of the better shooting bigs, so you have to be smart when defending her.
And she makes both free throws. Here's Sims. Inside, here's Hamby. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
Using that 6'3" frame to finish down low, Hamby's got fantastic touch to go along with her height.
Dantas, she's guarded by Stevens. Clark outside. The 3 is up, and right on through for another basket. She's got 5 made on 5 for 9 shooting. The Sparks trailing. Outside Sims.
Jackson.
For 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
And the exciting Rickea Jackson taken 4th overall in the 2024 draft.
Well, she's got a reputation in college that she earned as an electric scorer. About 18 points per game, which is a huge number in college over her career. Jackson could get buckets from all 3 levels. And at 6'2", her length, it's kind of a matchup problem for a lot of guards.
Now here's Jackson.
She has 6. Hamby outside. Dantas with the steal. Here's Fagbenle. She's covered by Sims. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
Outside Sims. Pass to Hamby. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Dantas outside. Down low. Clark. Hamby grabs the miss. Left side, Plum. They double team Kelsey Plum. Odyssey Sims for 3. Rebounded by the Fever. Caitlin Clark with the 3. Looks good, is good. That's her 7th basket in 12 attempts.
That's the unselfishness coaches love to see. If defenses lock in on Bonner, she's more than happy to distribute.
To the inside. Hamby down low. Hamby a screen.
Jackson.
Up top, Plum. From past the arc. Second shot opportunity. And Stevens with the lay-in, good.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Dantas. Back to Mitchell. Clark, right side. Bonner, just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Hamby grabs the miss. Now here is Sims. She's covered by Clark. Now Stevens. Hamby. She's covered by Hamby.
Jackson.
Pass to Plum. Lets the three fly.
Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
And quite simply, Plum has it all as an offensive guard. Shooting, driving, dribbling. She can pour it in nights like tonight when she's on.
To the paint. Clark outside. Back Benley. She gets it in there. Now Sims. Pass to Jackson. Stevens. Hamby outside. Here's Jackson. Stevens. Shoots over Dantas. The shot by Stevens, no good. Dantas, she's covered by Hamby. Caitlin Clark with the three. Drops in the tray.
Yet another three for her. She's really been draining them here in the second.
Got it! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Unbelievable.
Beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Fever ahead, leading by just one. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Man, it has been an incredible game here from Caitlin Clark.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
The Fever with the lead. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bonner. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Clark. Three-pointer. Hamby grabs the miss.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's DeWanna Bonner with the assist.
And that's pretty much an unguardable move for Mitchell. So skilled and composed with the ball in her hands.
Outside Plum. Hamby sets a screen. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Clark. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Sims with it. Back to Plum.
Erica Hamby on the wing. She's guarded by Boston.
5 to shoot. And here is Sims. Let's go with a three. And Azare Stevens picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Back to Mitchell. Clark. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
Well, sometimes you have a player like Mitchell. She draws so much attention. It allows teammates to get open.
Outside Plum. For the tie.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Here's Mitchell. Puts it in off the nasty crossover.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be outmuscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
And the Sparks call time here.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Plum. Hamby a screen. This one for three. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Indiana with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Another good rebound. She's pulled down a bunch. Hasn't mattered that you know what? She's a little size challenge in the post.
Outside Sims. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum drains it from beyond the arc.
Demonstrating how dangerous she can be from deep. But Plum doesn't lack confidence in firing the three ball.
Call out the screen! Call out the screen!
Bonner outside. Outside Howard. Back to Bonner.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
6 to shoot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Strong response from Mitchell, one of the sweetest shots in the game. Kelsey has a great release.
Outside Sims.
And so many tremendous players in this league. Who do you think gets overlooked?
Well, it might be weird to call a former MVP underrated, but Nneka Ogwumike has been playing at a high level for a very long time, and I think she deserves more recognition.
And I'll take Kelsey Mitchell. For years, she was carrying that Indiana team by herself offensively. Now, she's certainly got a lot more help.
Offensive board. Howard can't get it to go.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Stevens, guarded by Howard. Outside Plum. For the lead.
Caitlin Clark pulls it in.
The Fever with the lead. Bonner outside. Pass to Boston. Here's Mitchell. Screen by Howard. To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
A player you want to use in the pick and roll. Mitchell has great decision-making abilities. Made the right choice giving up the rock.
Now here's Plum. She's got 27. Hamby. And no good. Good D by Natasha Howard. Mitchell outside. The three. Leaps for it. Offensive rebound. Fever. Back to Bonner. Shoots the three.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
I like the assertive approach there. Bonner wasting no time shooting off the pass.
Pass to Jackson. Now Stevens. Amby outside. Falls right in. She is 8 for 11 with that shot.
It's been Hamby's night. The front office, the coaching staff, they love her combination of size and skill, a true modern big.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. To the paint. It's stolen by De'Erica Hamby. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
Effective moving the ball from the front court. Hamby's a willing passer.
Here's the Fever with the ball. It's a three-point game. Boston outside. Pass to Clark. Screen by Howard. Puts up a three. Hamby grabs the miss. Out to the wing. Outside Sims. Jackson. Bonner defending. Right side Stevens. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Kelsey Mitchell.
Well, no task is too tall for Stevens because she'll fight through contact all day if she has to.
She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
That one drops. She ties it up. Now here's Clark. She's got 23. To the inside. And stolen by Stevens. Here's Hamby. Field goal number 9. She's 9 for 12 with that basket. They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
Clark outside. Kept alive. Pass to Hole.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Stretching the floor, Hull, a strong three-point shooter.
Outside Sims.
Outside McDonald.
Just 5 to shoot. Outside Stevens. Lets it go from deep. The second chance effort. Up and in. That's her 10th make in the contest, and she's only taken 13 shots to get there. Here's Mitchell. She's got 11. Clark. And the fever hit again from deep.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Stevens. She has 5.
On the wing, Harry McDonald.
Burrell.
Shoot that.
Outside Sims. Here's Stevens. And she makes good on the layup.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now here's Mitchell.
Kick it out.
Up top, Clark.
Hey, show me the ball.
Pass to Howard. Puts up the 3. The Sparks grab the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Burrell. Hamby, guarded by Howard. Hamby down low. Howard's there. Hamby misses. Clark outside. Shoots over McDonald. Shot's good by Clark.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses the defenders have backed off her.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Fever on top. They lead by a bucket. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Okay, fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. The Sparks trailing. Pass to Burrell. Back to Plum. The tray. The rebound by Dantas. Indiana with the ball. One of honor for 3. Good on the triple.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Outside McDonald. Here's Burrell. Right side Brink.
That shot off. And here's Bonner. Mitchell outside for 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
Very good possession. They've never lost their focus as this game has gone along.
And now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's at the point where they add a few more points to the lead and they can put this one away for good.
Absolutely.
McDonald.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Gutsy shot to come right back at her with a 3 of her own. Great attitude.
Yeah, we know she is never afraid to trade shots with anyone.
Now here's Hull. Pass to Bonner. Fires for 3.
They get it back.
Here's Cunningham. The 7-footer falls.
You gotta put a body on Cunningham because when you don't, she can really hurt you.
Outside McDonald.
Hey, y'all, right here.
Brink.
Now Burrell. Kelsey Plum from outside. And the Sparks, another 3.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
No getting around the fact that that's a shot she has to knock down.
And stolen by DeWanna Bonner. Pass to Hull. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by DeWanna Bonner. Mitchell, guarded by McDonald. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there, and good that time.
And this is how you execute in transition. Mitchell beating everyone to the right spot and being rewarded.
Now here's Plum. Pass to Russell. Back to Plum. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by DeWanna Bonner. The Sparks, no good that time either. Here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Plum. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Bonner, good.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
Outside McDonald.
Launches a 3.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
The Fever leading. Mitchell outside. The 3. Russell pulls it in. So it's the Sparks now. Down low.
Dantas with the steal.
Now here's Hull. She's tightly guarded. Bonner makes it off the glass.
There's so many ways she can score. Bonner can operate in the paint. Her physical abilities help with that.
Pass to Burrell. Back to Plum.
Outside McDonald.
And again, unable to change momentum here. Inside, Mitchell. She's guarded by Plum. The shot by Mitchell, no good. So it's the Sparks now. They trail by 11.
Outside McDonald.
From deep, connects from three-point range.
And when Plum gets quality shots like this, she does not pass up. Nice work.
Pass to Hull. Now here's Bonner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Burrell, Hull defending. Outside Plum. Pass to Russell. Back to Plum. Rebounded by the Fever.
Cunningham left side.
Cameron Brink, get that out. One-on-one fast break. And McDonald gets it to go.
A blur going down the court. McDonald completes the break.
Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Plum. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Pass to Clark. Outside Howard. Clark.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Shot clock at 5. Back to Clark. Fires from deep.
Kelsey Plum comes up with the rebound.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here's Jackson.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Beautiful dish down low.
And it's the Fever ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Clark outside. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Outside Plum. Pass to Hamby.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Mitchell outside. Bonner. Mitchell. She's guarded by Plum.
And here's Boston.
Clark. Screen by Howard. Here's the 3.
Clark can't get it to go.
Now the Sparks with it. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Hamby. Shot clock at 6. Back to Sims. Shoots over Clark. And she swishes it right through. Clark with it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Bonner.
Guarded by Jackson. Boston sets a screen.
Good. She hits the jumper.
Well, the way she rebounds, defends, passes. Bonner does so much on the court. When she's scoring like this, it is a giant plus.
Now here is Sims.
Erica Hamby on the wing.
The 17-footer. And no good trying to use the glass. Now here's Clark. Tight defense on her. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Plum. Good shot by Mitchell. No good. Hamby with the ball. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line. It goes on Natasha Howard.
The intensity of Hamby, great at going up strong, forcing the issue.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw misses for her. We'll see if she can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings them within single digits.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now here's Howard. Clark right side. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside.
I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back from this one.
Nope. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
Well, we're still here.
Hamby with the ball.
She's guarded by Boston.
Hamby sets a screen. Pass to Sims. Shoots over Clark. Sims with the bucket. Indiana with the ball. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and they did a great job of execution, both offensively, defensively, playing in control. When they had a misstep, they got right back to work and made up for it.
And that'll wrap it.